Hey guys, it's Amanda and Monica Loomy, and we have another tutorial for you today. This is a hook only design, and it's been designed by MDL_Looms. He is a pretty fabulous account on Instagram, so go over and check that out. We'll have his picture at the beginning of the video, which you've already seen. This one is called the ChainLinker bracelet. So it's a very, very fun design. Doesn't take very long to make. You can see it's just really cute, nice and thin. I love how it lays flat on the arm. And all you really have to do is make single chains and connect them. So this should be a pretty fast tutorial. So we're going to start with some single chains. Go ahead and get whichever colors that you would like. We're just going to do a small version of this since I already have 2 of these made. You want to have obviously a single chain for the middle, and then we'll have single chains out to the side, and then we'll talk about how we're going to do this border. Okay, so get your go get the 3 colors that we're going to be using here in the center. Okay, all right, so just to show you what colors I'm going to be using, we're going to start off with 3 single chains. Okay, the single chain that I'm going to make in the middle, I'm going to use the marbled limited edition. And then I'm going to use the black for the 2 here on the sides, okay? So everybody really knows how to make a single chain. We're just going to do a cap band, and then whichever order you want your bands to be in for the single chain in the middle. Let's see, we'll do the green. And I think I'm going to do 10 of my actual single chains. So just make sure, is that even, that's not a marble. That got mixed in some other way. So just count your 10 single chains. And you want to make sure that you have exactly the same amount for each one that you use. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and we'll come back. So I have my 10 single chain bands here, and I'm just going to take a different color band. I'm just going to tie this off at the top. Now I believe that when I made the first 2, it took about, I think these are a length of 32 single chains, 32 or 36, I don't remember, but in at least that ball figure. So now what we're going to do, this is going to be our middle band through here. And then I'm going to do 2 more single chains of the black, 10 bands each for the sides. And 2. So you want to make 2 more of these, however many lengths that you need to go around your wrist. Okay, so I'm going to do both of these, come back, and we'll show you the next step. Okay, so we have our 3 single chains. That's the ones that we just made for these 3 here. So now what we need to do is we need to pick our border color, and we're going to do a single chain, but we're going to have a loose band that's going to go in there. So whatever one you want for your border color, I think I'm going to use, so for the border I think I'm going to use the mint green in limited edition, and for the inside color I'm going to go with the clear. This is the band that you're going to pull through there. So we're going to do a single chain with the 10 bands that just like this. And we're going to add a loose band. So I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to do a cap band, put a loose band on. That's the band that you're going to pull through the center, and add both. And for me, I'm going to be doing 10 of those. I'll show you again. Add a loose band and your border color. Pull all of that through. And I'll show you one more time. Loose band, border color, just like so. And you're going to have these just kind of flailing about. So do that part for the amount of the length that you want your bracelet, and then we will hook everything together. So the important thing about this design is that you want to make sure that all of your single chains are going the same direction. I mean, unless you want to mix it up a little bit, you can have them going either which way. But me, I like to have them going all the same way. You can actually use a double-ended hook, or you can use just your rainbow loom hook. It will work just fine. So I'm going to have all these going down, and I want to make sure that this side is going to be going down as well. So I'm going, oops, my cat band. My extra band is starting to come off here. Let's fix that. Well, let's get another one. That one just broke. Easy fix. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the first single chain loop on our hook, just like so. That's our middle. This is our outside. Let's get ready to... Okay. And for this, what we're going to do is this first loose band, we're actually going to pull everything through there. Just like so. 1, 2, and 3. So we have all 3 on there. And now we're going to add our other side of the border, which is just a single fishtail, just like that. Now we're going to go back in, and we want to make sure that you have the second chain on all 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick up this loose band, and we are going to pull it through. 1, 2, 3. Grab a border band, and you're going to pull it all through that as well. Well, if they don't want to come off of the hook, there we go. And this is how you are going to continue. So we're going to go back in to our third single one. 1, 2, and 3. Grab the loose band, pulling it through all 3, grabbing that border band, and looping it through. I will show you one more time. These bands are super duper slick today. 1, 2, and 3. Grabbing this, pulling it through the 3, grabbing my border, just like so. Okay, you finished that, and I'm going to finish these last little bands, and then I will show you, since there is a lot of excess up here, and I didn't close all these off, we'll just show you how to close that off real quick. Alright, so I have finished with all of mine right here. So that's what you should have. Since this one's kind of so little, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to just close this on here. So grab yourself a few C-clips. I'm going to grab my hook. And it is very important that you have the same amount of the loose band single chains, so that you make sure when you get to the end it's all there together. So what I'm gonna do is I have these tied off as well. It's actually my first chain. Did I not finish that? Maybe I missed doing one. I think I did. So let me just go through here. Please tell me I have a brown. Yes. My pack's downstairs. We're just going to make this. There we go. I'll pull that out. It's on my hook. Flip that one over. Pull this through all of them. Well, leaving those behind. There we go. Adding a brown. I won't do this. Go back in here. Okay. So I'm going to put C-clips on all the ends here. Just each one. And then you're just going to close and connect each one. It's very, very easy. Okay, so you're just going to connect that to that. I don't want to spend a lot of time on a video showing you how to do that when you know how to do it. Put a C-clip here so you get the drift. A C-clip on each one of these. The nails are a little bit too long. Got them too long this time. Okay, and then you're just going to connect them on both ends all the way for each one. And then there you'll have your ChainLinker bracelet. Like I said, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love how it lays flat on the arm. I mean, and it's not too wide. I think it's a really, really cute, very simple. Beginners can do it. Advanced can do it. And this is the one that we did. And if you have any questions, you can always rewind and leave us comments. And push that like button and subscribe, and we'll have more tutorials in the future. Happy looming and loom for a cause.